Yo, what's going on, guys? It's that guy. It's KNOTLOCKS, Not Nation, John Craig Mob Media, Wagwan. Today's video, Dread review happening. Kind of a quick one because I don't have too much to say about this guy or to show. But we are looking at Kevin Lasean, world-renowned YouTuber, social media presence. So make sure you stay tuned, stay subscribed. This is the Not Nation. Just wanted to get into this video really quick, no big deal. I'm going through my list of dread tubers to review on the channel, getting my motivation for these videos happening every on daily. Yes sir. So Kevin Lasean, I just visited his YouTube channel for the first time, and apparently he thinks Justin Bieber eats poop. But he's definitely a comedian, on-air personality, and today we are looking at his Dreadlock game, which seems to be short-lived, but definitely let's check it out. Going right into this, Kevin Lasean. We are on his Instagram page at the moment, and this is his YouTube channel. 1.6 million followers, and as I was saying, he has a #1 video, Justin Bieber eats poop. I don't even really know what it is.
What's up, my sexy people? Have you ever had to go to the bathroom so bad you don't even check to see if there's toilet paper? Well, you're not alone. It happens to everybody.
So he's obviously making fun of Bieber, making fun of the believers out there. But looking at his page here, this is Kevin Lasean wearing a hat. Okay, moving forwards, we see that he does have a little afro popping out of this hat. As the years have gone by, he started to get the high top happening here. And in this photo, posted 2016, January 20th, he says Dread game back in full effect. Meaning he must have had a pair of dreads before this that I am currently unaware of. I'm just trying to look at pictures of him before, and yeah. So what we see here is his afro would have been grown, high topped. He's got a little bit of length here. Couple to a few inches that has been twisted now, very twisted, and this is freshly twisted. As you can see, like the comb coil here is very cylindrical, might even be comb coils. Moving on up from here, his next dreadlock picture doesn't seem to be very evident at all, but then when we look at his hair, we can still see the dreadlocks here happening. March 2nd, so 3 months later, he's still got the dreadlocks here happening. He's just been wearing a hat all winter. As we progress, another month goes by. His high top dreads are still in effect here, having tapers on the side, no problem. We look at the locks, and they're not as like when those comb coils were first put in, they were very cylindrical and even kind of lengthy. But shrinking does occur when you get the dreadlocks. We all know this, and now a few months down the road, his dreads have shrunk a little bit, but do note they have thickened up just a touch, enough to kind of make them more mature than they were before. Frizzy hair is also here helping with that to go on. Another picture with his dreads high top. They're actually at a length now he can pull them back. It doesn't look like he's had a retwist at any recent events in this photo, because there is no scalp showing, no parting showing in the locks, on the scalp, in the head.
What's up, guys? It's a beautiful day here in Stockholm. There's freaking beautiful people everywhere. There's beautiful weather. I'm going to 7-Eleven to get some shiz. People are looking at me because I'm speaking English and they don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go do this. Yeah.
Shot from the back, dreads again, high topped out, no problem. Pull them back. Another shot here. Seems to be pulling them back quite a bit. This is a cool hairstyle though, because the length is so short. They're kind of like baby dreads still. And they're just fun to have because they kind of have a mind of their own, even though he's trying to tame them by wearing his hair back a bit more. But it's a good length to start with. Again here with his hair pulled back, he's got a little bit of an afro guaning on the top, so he's not getting that retwist happening. And in this photo here, we can see that his locks are still kind of short on the top of his head, and this is now June 20. I believe the first photo we looked at was January 2015. His hair hasn't really grown this much at all. It's just kind of frizzing up and not having much length happening. This photo definitely showing some length though. Definitely showing some length in this photo. Mainly just on the new growth. A lot of frizziness happening, no twists happening. Looks like he actually might be free-forming it out from this point forward, because the initial comb coils that he got put in, some of them still retain the shape, but some of these on his top of his head are looking really freeform. And this is actually now when we start to get excited about the journey, because it's starting to change quite drastically, to be honest. Wearing headphones over your dreads, you might feel like the top bar here is damaging the shape of your locks, but believe me, it's not. It's not doing anything. It's actually aiding in the locking process by causing friction. Think about wearing headphones kind of like palm rolling or root rubbing your hair, because is this kind of actually helping them to mature? Is what I noticed when I had my freeform locks. I always thought that the headphones were gonna mess it up, but it didn't do anything. It didn't do nothing. No worries. Ponytail, full ponytail happening now. So slowly but surely he is getting some length here. This is August 4th, 2016. So we are almost 1 year later at this point, and I have a feeling that he did end up cutting these once again, because well, we see this photo with his hair starting to go forward a little bit more. I find this to be more of an emo look for some reason. Not saying it's a bad look at all. It looks cool. I just feel like it looks like what an emo kid would do, you know. Cool fan art. Really dope fan art. That's amazing. Him on the plane. And then it gets intriguing, because here in September 2016, you can see his locks frizzy, free-forming still. Definitely free-forming still. And then October, he took out his dreads in October. So his dreads actually lasted about a year, almost 2 years. And the only question is why? Why did you decide to take it out? And interestingly enough, how much hair he's got left on his head after taking out his dreads, it would have been a painstaking process, a lot of conditioner, and just sitting there kind of like combing out the locks. But it does go to show that you can, in fact, comb out dreadlocks. You can comb out the dreads if you need it to. Just have the patience. And of course, now he's just rocking the high top fro and the high top fro. He's still actually at a good stage that he could start free-forming them once again, but I got a feeling he just likes the nappiness and not the actual dreadlocks, because you can tend to wash the nappy hair easier than a fully mature set of locks. Picture here now, 2016. Cut it down short once again, still kind of nappy. This photo here being from this year. He's got the high top still, but his hair is picked out, so he's kind of combing it a little more. And then he's got some gel guaning in his hair this time, or something to kind of make it jerry curly, saying that he dyed it. It looks blue. He's got blue hair now. I actually can see it. That actually looks really cool, because you can barely see that it is blue at the top. And of course the afro pick in the locks. That's how we know that he is combing his hair and it's not nappy anymore. Rocking the fro pick. And it seems to be he's picking it upwards. So I have that old school high top now. The old school high top. June 2nd, still rocking the high top here. Looking pretty cool. But then all of a sudden here on June 6th, fresh fade. Chops off the locks and the fro all together, going back to the boring old fade. So essentially that's where he's at now. Might even be growing some waves. Wave journey is definitely something that intrigued me because it's hard to do and still popular here on YouTube. If you do wave journey videos, it's really weird. But yeah, Zigazao. This video definitely way longer than I thought it was going to be. But it was a cool dread journey to come across there, Mr. Kevin Lasean. So maybe you can let me know, tweet me anything. Why did you end up cutting your locks? And if you have any lock pictures from your first set of journey, I would be interested in seeing those as well. Hit me up on Twitter @NotNation. Everybody else do the same thing. I'm gonna head out. Thanks to you guys for stopping by. I appreciate everybody's face and dreads. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out. One love. Blah.